religion, culture, and lots more. Keep listening to Carnival Radio. Carnival Radio, enjoyment unlimited.
Good evening and welcome to news around the world from Carnival Radio. I am Joseph Oyikola.
Eléyìí kọjá àfẹnuròyìn ó lélẹ̀ ó fa kíkí fàájì.
In the news this evening, South Sudan has denied holding discussions with Israel about a potential resettlement of Palestinians from Gaza in the East African country. Headline reports has it that the two countries were engaged in talks over an Israeli proposal to forcibly transfer Palestinian residents from Gaza to South Sudan, 36 people familiar with the matter. The Foreign Ministry, in a statement on Wednesday, stated that South Sudan has firmly refuted the recent media report claiming that the government of the Republic of South Sudan is engaged in discussion with the State of Israel regarding the resettlement of Palestinian nationals from Gaza and South Sudan. It also stated that the claims are baseless and do not reflect the official position or policy of the South Sudanese government. Meanwhile, in Asia, Bangladesh anti-corruption officials have testified in court against former British Minister Tulip Sadiq, accused of using her family's ties to depose Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to obtain state-owned land plot in the South Asian country. Three officials from the Anti-Corruption Commission (ACC) on Wednesday read out testimonies in three separate cases over an alleged land grab of plot in the capital, Dhaka. She's still being tried in the land grab case together with her mother, Shahiki Rihana, her brother, Ridwan Mujib, and her sister, Azina. The four were indicted alien and asked to appear in court. However, the prosecution said they absconded and will be tried in absentia. In South America, 3 soldiers have been killed in a drone attack in southwest Colombia, which authorities have blamed on a dissident rebel group. Devices dropped explosives on members of Colombia's Navy and Army who were manning on checkpoint on the Naya River. 4 other members of the security forces were injured in the attack. According to report, Drone attacks have become increasingly common in recent years in Colombia, as in 2024, 115 such attacks were recorded in the country, most of them carried out by illegal armed groups. In Australia, a homeless man in the Australian state of Victoria has been charged with the alleged murder of a pregnant woman and her partner, whose head was decapitated. Police were called to a unit in Melbourne Southeast on Monday evening, where they found the bodies of Athena Diogipoulos, 39, and Andrew Gunn, 50 years old. Several hours later, police arrested Rose Jude, 34, at the train station about 7 kilometers from the scene. He appeared in court on Wednesday, charged with 2 counts of murder. Police say the attack appears to be targeted, but the relationship between the couple and the accused is not yet known. Police are also investigating graffiti outside the unit with the words "betrayer" and "enough is enough." During Wednesday hearing at the Melbourne Magistrate Court, prosecutors requested another 10 weeks to prepare their brief of evidence, which was granted due to the complexity of the case and delays the autopsies of the victims. In Europe, French President Emmanuel Macron has acknowledged the violence committed by his country's forces in Cameroon during and after the Central African nation's struggle for independence. This follows a joint report by Cameroonian and French historians examining France's suppression of independence movement from 1945 to 1971. In a letter to Cameroon's President Paul Biya made public on Tuesday, Macron said the reports made clear that a war had taken place in Cameroon, during which the colonial authorities and the French army exercised repressive violence of several kinds in certain regions of the country. He also said that it is up to him today to assume the role and responsibility of France in these events. For the last news and news around the world, North American Ukrainian President Zelensky will travel to Berlin for talks with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, European leaders, and top United States officials ahead of a planned summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russia President Putin later this week. Both the German and Ukrainian governments confirmed the visit on Wednesday as Kiev and its European allies push to ensure the voices are heard in discussions about ending the war. Merz has arranged a series of virtual meetings, beginning with European leaders and followed by a call with Trump and U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance about an hour later. And I had news around the world on Carnival Radio. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyukola. Good evening, and please do well to enjoy your night.